Tell me who you are and tell me who your character was in Black.
My name's Aaron Malden, and my character was Arturo Salinas.
Who was he?
Just a bad guy, kind of in the mix with the rogue mercenary crew, just, providing support and logistics. When I first read this script, he was more of a Hispanic gang member, but after having dinner with Frank in Vegas, he kind of just let me take the role, so just kind of did more of like a Eastern European with the tracksuit and the AK kind of. There's a long personal story with me with that, so it just kind of fit in, and Frank was just like, just be natural as a character, so I just went with the flow. So I own a company called ZERT, Zombie Eradication Response Team. I started the company 3 years ago to promote professionalism within the industry. So it's basically, we use the zombie as a metaphor. So people are like, oh, zombies don't exist. Well, zombies are upon us. So if you're prepared for the zombie apocalypse, you're prepared for anything. So I started a training company. I brought in all these former Special Forces instructors. We do clinics, training. We have memberships. I have almost 10,000 members in 37 squadrons around the world. I have a comic book series that came out, and I just did my own TV show called Surviving the Apocalypse that just aired on National Geographic. So ZERT's kind of for everybody. Some people just like it for the Patrick swag and the memberships. Guys like it for the training. Some guys just like it for the comic book type stuff, and some people just like it because it's real knowledge on how to survive. So you can have all the means to survive, but if you don't know how to use them, or once those are gone, how to improvise and use, you're not going to survive. So that's why I started. When I first met Frank and I looked at Black, it was actually a really cool concept. I mean, it looked like professional made motion picture and just saw small segments. So when he was doing part 2, and what really got me was the script, man. You got, rogue mercenary dudes, from, German guys to French guys, facing off with, American, spec ops teams. That's super cool, man. I don't even think it's really been done before, And Block's character, John T. Woods, I mean, that's, rogue GSG 9 agent, wreaking havoc, and these guys kind of trace him down. So it's, it's tradecraft against tradecraft, and it's a really good script.
How did you get involved with Black, and why was it great?
I met Frank last year at SHOT Show through a friend, Brian Sullivan with Black Ops Toys, and we just kind of connected, going back and forth, and started working with Frank and seeing it and give him kind of support with the Kickstarter program, and it just kind of rolled from there. So it was great. I just feel I was a little bummed because I didn't get to go to the 511 meeting where everyone finally got to meet and do everything. So I was gone. I was actually overseas.
The table read?
Yeah, the table read. So I was gone overseas. So just coming out here, not meeting any of the other actors or anything like that, I was a little nervous, and I'm not really big. I'm not an actor or anything. So, but when I stepped in and met Foz, Laqua's character, John T. Woods, Block, we just immediately hit it off. There was camaraderie, and it didn't skip a beat. So it was comfortable. I came in, I was extremely comfortable with the cast, and everyone was super cool.
Let's do this blocking, please, while we're waiting for this next person to come in. So get it ready. March down, just rehearsal blocking. Here we go, ready? And cue rehearsal. Walk up, start talking.
Hey, anyone home? Hey, bro, my car broke down now.
Stand by.
The second night when we came here and seen the house, I think it actually probably helped bond all the actors and the crews together, because we're sleeping on couches, sleeping on floors, and people snoring, keeping other people awake. So it was a unique dynamic. And I just think, as adults, we're used to having our own privacy, but, in the end, it was kind of fun just BSing and messing around. So, yeah, and the house is amazing. The set was amazing. And I think it was just good because we were all eating together, sleeping together, sharing bathrooms and getting everything done. So it was cool.
Was there, what was the most challenging part of doing all this? Was it your first time doing something like this? And if so, what was challenging?
Well, I've done kind of like reality TV, but as far as like acting and getting into character, it was nervous. I was nervous. I've never had scripted lines, but I think the biggest thing was the interrogation scene with Mikkel. So, for me to be very outgoing, I kind of made a little deal with Mikkel saying, hey man, we can take the gloves off a little bit, get rough with me, so it gets me, frustrated, irritated, mad, so I can kind of roll with it. And I think It did. Maybe got a little out of control. I tapped out twice on some of the interrogations, but you know, just keeping it real, man. It was good.
Nice.
It was a great time. Big hands down to the production crew. You guys were super motivated, always positive. I mean, we were probably burning a 15-hour day yesterday. You guys were dragging, but the camera crew, the mic guys, all you guys were awesome, man, keeping us positive and moving forward. So it's always good to see.